the city of brotherly love. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And here on South Broad Street, Jay, the spectrum used to reverberate. You can say the same now for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. To Redick. Jared Allen able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He connects off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Brooklyn's got it. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Harris to Embiid. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Russell into the front court. Down 4. Here comes the screen. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Simmons. Russell with it up top. Trailing by 4. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Tobias Harris. Butler. Oh, Ben Simmons. Missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Russell gets it in the right corner. To Russell. Shot clock violation. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Butler to Redick. To Butler. Redick. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Russell into the front court. 8-2 our score. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Butler to Monroe. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Russell with it up top. 5-point game. For 3. His first effort off the mark. McConnell to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to McConnell. And Jimmy Butler. Not today.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. To Butler. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Nets have the basketball. Scores from the post.
Oh, yeah, we're going right back to it.
They'll let one fly from half court. We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Jared Allen sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And scores. Strong take.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Sixers have the basketball. Butler. Probing the defense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 5. Shot clock winding down. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Butler into the front court. Leads 3.
Right.
To Hollis Jefferson. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. McConnell. Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off T.J. McConnell. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Hollis Jefferson. Nothing going here on that drive. You've got to get that one to go. Butler to bring it up. Up by 3. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Big finish at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Dinwiddie, tough matchup against Butler. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons with it. Up 5. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Chop. Here we go. Double team. Double team.
And he hits.
4-2.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His team down 9. LeVert matched up with Jimmy Butler.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in.
Defensive foul to number 23, Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia with the basketball. Russell into the front court. Margins 8 to Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
The 76ers.
DeMare Carroll, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First one, counted.
Stepping in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 12, Joe.
And he makes them both. Butler into the front court. Up 6. To Tobias Harris. Simmons. Flushes it home.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
The assist from number 25, Ben Simmons.
Fires the 3. Shakes free and hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The 76ers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Brooklyn Nets are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively.
Player of the half.
Butler was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Nets have it. Russell.
Pick up.
Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. Russell with a shot, no good. Butler can't get the bounce. Russell with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Harris guarded by Jimmy Butler. Russell. To 4. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
To Simmons. Butler gets it in the left corner. To Embiid. Nice pass to set things up.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Russell. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. Harris to Embiid. Joel Embiid. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Brooklyn with the basketball. Russell. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it. To Russell. For 3, D'Angelo Russell, hand in his face, no issues there.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s? Even on fast breaks, guys spread out towards the 3-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Now a steal by Philly. Embiid to Simmons. To Embiid. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Russell into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 12. And number 1, Mike Scott.
To Dinwiddie. 5 on the shot clock. And that one out of bounds off a net. Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now 5 for 6.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Here's Simmons with it up top. The lead stands at 9. To Butler. McConnell. To Embiid.
It seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Brooklyn's got it. Russell. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Russell. Into the front court comes Simmons. The lead is 15. And he buries it.
The assist from number 25.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Now a steal by Philly.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Simmons to Embiid. Jared Allen. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 1, Mike Scott.
Butler. to Embiid. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. He was all over it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Simmons to Embiid. Trying to cash in. Embiid with a shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. And the rebound taken down by Harris.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 20. Entering the game for the
Russell.
Philadelphia 76ers. Number 12.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. D'Angelo Russell. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Here comes the screen. Russell. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time. Harris to Embiid. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. It's Embiid. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Joel Embiid.
Was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.